What's up, Wargamers, and welcome back to Battleshock Wargaming. My name is Andrew. I am here with my friend Alex.
Hey.
Alex, what are we doing today?
Well, we're playing a match between the Disciples of Tzeentch and a bunch of Gargants. We got nerds versus guys who can't read.
Yes, you do have a lot of things to make me hit worse, but joke's on you, I'm already cross-eyed. Shout out to all of our members. You are the lifeblood that makes this channel run. If you want to go the extra mile, you can become a Lord or Commander, and you can get your name on one of these beautiful models here that we will display in games. Unfortunately, none today, but you will be on the wall, like we have right here, Loner, and we have right here, Valor Calls. You could be one of those guys. Remember, as always, to like, comment, and subscribe so that we can feed the algorithm gods and keep this channel going. With that, let's take a look at the list we're playing today.
I am playing Disciples of Tzeentch today as a Weird Flame host, which gives you that -1 to wound with burning. My tactics are Intercept and Recover and Wrathful Cycles. My General's regiment is led by Kairos. You know him, you love him. He has lots of powerful buffs and debuffs at long range, and he, once per game, switches out your tactics. In his regiment, we have 2 units of Jade Obelisk. They're just little guys with 4+ unrendable saves. We got 2 units of Carrick Acolytes. They are a shooting unit that does some okay chip damage. Our next regiment is led by the Zangor Shaman. He gives run and charge to the Zangor boys and a little bit of recursion. The Skyfires come in with a plinky range shot with good mobility. They're stealing your objectives. Our next regiment is a regiment of 1 led by the Ogroid Thaumaturge. He has both my artifact and command trait on for -1 to hit, and hits by him apply burning. He's a sneaky guy. He teleports around the map going wherever he pleases. And finally, we got Scarbrand in the list. He's being mind controlled by Kairos, forced against his will to kick some ass.
I'm taking Gargants today. Starting things off with King Broad, of course. He is a 1-prayer priest. He can up my movement, my rend, or heal my Gargants. Also have a Gatebreaker Mega-Gargant. He can do 46 mortal wounds if he does his big smash, and he also has Smashdown, which allows him to damage terrain and do damage to people around that terrain. I also have a War Stomper Mega-Gargant. He has extra callous feet, giving him +1 attack, rend, and damage on his footsies. And he has the Terrifying Hulk heroic trait, making me mess with the charges of people trying to charge that are within 12 inches of him. I'm also bringing a Man-Crusher Gargant. He's going to grab objectives and headbutt things today. Finally, I have the Regiment of Renowned Big Grit Cruel Shots. This has a Beast Skewer Kill Bow and 2 units of Man Skewer Bolt Boys. This will give me some shooting today. There'll also be a bit of anti-monster shooting. They have an ability that allows me to do a little more shots into a monster. That's it for me. Let's take a look at the mission today.
Our battle plan today is Cyclic Shifts. This is a 6-objective mission, and players are just going to score victory points at the end of their turns as follows. 5 victory points for 1 objective, 3 victory points for 2 objectives, and 2 for more objectives. The twist today is the underdog gets to use the Unpredictable Evolution ability. And once per battle round, at the start of the battle round, they get to pick a pair of objectives to be the targets. The target objectives are no longer controlled by either player, and they cannot be controlled this battle round. That's it for the battle plan. Let's see who has initiative.
You guys have seen the list, you guys have seen the battle plan. Comment down below to say who you think is going to win, brains or feet. We're going to do a couple of deployment phase abilities, starting with, of course, the Destiny dice.
All right, let's make them good. Ooh, we did make them good. That was decent.
That is decent, indeed. As they say in California, I would assume.
Yeah.
As for me, while he's setting that up, I will mention that I didn't say in my intro that I have the Breaker Tribe, so if my Gargants are within combat range of each other, they get a 6-up ward. And my battle tactics are Restless Energy and Intercept and Recover. I've picked my 3 Mega-Gargants for my intercept and recover, and you have picked what?
Bunch of nerds in the back. We got Kairos, and we got a Zangor Shaman, and my Skyfires, who are going to be dancing around and not engaging you.
Yep, all the stuff that I can't get to right away. Unfortunate. Cool. Any other deployment abilities for you?
No, that's it. I think we're ready to go.
All right, let's get on to Battle Round 1. I have been gracious and kind as the generous man I am, and I've given you the first turn. So,
Well,
let's go to your hero
It's a
phase.
big surprise.
Yes.
All right. Wheel. Let's move into my hero phase, starting with the Zangor Shaman, see if he has his boys run in charge. Yes. Let's get to casting some spells then. We're going to start with Kairos putting Shield of Fate on the big Zangor block. That one goes off on a 9. You got any response there? Do you have Unbinders?
I forgot to tap the place of power.
Go ahead, just do it.
I'm going to do that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do the War Stomper there. He's going to try.
It just happens automatically for the
so he has
unbind.
an unbind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to unbind my 9?
So you roll the 9?
Yeah.
I'm going to try to unbind the 9. It's Tzeentch. 9's about the best you can get. Oh, so close.
So you're out of unbinds now, correct?
I am out of unbinds. Okay. Just have fun.
I will. All right, Kairos, let's throw down a spell portal. That goes off on an 11. Then Kairos is going to cast Arcane Suggestion on big giant man right there.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Ooh.
Don't get it.
Something failed.
Something failed. Does happen. We're going to have the Shaman now go ahead and bring out the Geminids. Nope.
That was another 4.
And I think that's going to be it for my hero phase.
Okay. I am going to, with King Broad, I'm going to spend a CP for Magical Intervention, and good King Broad is going to do some Sacred Rites to build up his prayer points. That's 4. -1, so that's 3.
Not bad.
That's that for my hero phase side, so we're going to go on to the movement phase.
Back from Tzeentch, movement turn 1. We auto-ran 6 the Zangor up to threaten the midboard, threaten the little shooter guys there. We did a bunch of running with our Zangor Shaman, moving him up, kind of positioned our castle on the left side of the board. We moved these guys back beyond 24, so the middle Gargants would not be able to charge. We used a 6 on the Destiny dice to and essentially auto-run 6 those guys up as well, and position Scarbrand behind to defend. That's basically my movement.
And I did a redeploy. I was hoping to get out of range. I needed to get a 3 or better to get out of range of those Zangor, but I only got a 2, so he can use the Destiny dice to charge at me if he wants to and try to tie up those 2 Gargants if that's what he's trying to do in his sneaky little Tzeentch brain. But aside from that, yeah, well, let's see what happens.
All right, into shooting. So let's start the fireworks with Kairos, who is going to fire at this Gargant here, still within 18. 4s and 3s. It's going to be 3 at 1.
3, 5 ups. Okay, take 2. 6 up ward because of my buddy there. Nope. 2 damage.
The power of friendship was not enough. You positioned out of my Skyfire's range, so that's not a thing anymore. Instead, the Skyfires are going to fire into this little unit of Dorkos. But they could just wipe him, couldn't they? Are they 6 health total?
6 health total. Like a 5 up or something.
I guess we fire anyways. You know what? We're actually going to fire with 4 of our shots. Weird, but on 4s and 3s. That's just going to be 1. 1 rend.
Takes it.
It's going to be 1 damage.
Ow!
Into you. So yeah, I think for the charge here, the Zangor are just going to use 2 4s from the Destiny dice. Make sure they make it in. That's it for charges.
Wow. Simple. I think those guys are dead.
Yeah, probably so.
All right. Yeah, I have no counter charges on my end. I'm kind of not inclined to go into that right now. All right, just because I'm there and it's there, I'm going to do, with my Gatebreaker, he's going to do smash down on all those trees, which means that every non-monster unit within 3 inches of it will take D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up. So we'll start with those Zangors. They don't. And let's look at my Bolt Boys. They take 2.
You're smashing your own boys, Andrew.
I'm destruction.
That's reckless. First combat here, first and only combat, was going to be the Zangor into your little dork unit. And we got 12 attacks here on 3s and 3s because my +1 to hit came through. So 3s and crit 2 hits, so we get an extra on there. 3s. All right, that's going to be 8 at 1 rend.
All right, we're hoping for all 6s. Can you lend me a Destiny dice? Well, that's 1 6. They're dead. All right, Los Muchachos have adios. That was the combat?
Yeah.
Fun stuff. So that's the end of your turn, right? Any end of turn abilities?
Yeah, just about. We're going to burn the Gargant right here. See, just immortal.
All right, 6 up. Nope. Takes it.
Okay. Yeah, that'll be the end of my turn. Essentially, thought I might jump into the Gargants there after the redeploy. Didn't really want to use my big dice. Also, wasn't really sure if it was going to be worth it, as I can kind of block you off without making that charge. And probably I'll lose more stuff than I gain in that combat. So happy to just kind of sit here in my nice little castle.
Have fun sitting there. Going into Gargants, turn 1. We're going to kick things off by praying to Daddy. We're going to do the Power of Behemat prayer. We get a 3, so that goes off on a 6. Let me take a look at what I want to do with that. We're going to use his prayer abilities to heal up that Gatebreaker and get rid of the burning. Take care of the burning sensation with the power of Daddy. Might as well rally while I can. Spin the CP. Boop. I am rallied. Hero phase on my end is complete. Do you have anything you want to do?
Yeah. I think Kairos is going to throw out the Geminids of Ul-Gish as a countercast here. Down to 2 CP. Let's see what we do. Hey! love that for me. Take Immortal, but do I take it? No, yes I do. All right. Yeah, back to you.
Here we go. On to my movement phase. Movement phase for the Gargants is complete. I'm going to throw a War Stompa at all this stuff I can stomp over there. And everybody else just kind of got in the middle, because even though the action's on the sides, the middle is how we get to the sides. The big Monster Skewer Bolt Boy moved up. And on this side of the board, the small Gargant is going to go take that point from these little acolytes down here. On to shooting, the Monster Killer Bolt Thrower is going to be shooting at those Skyfires in the corner. Even though Kairos is a much juicier target, I misinformed my opponent about the threat range of the Bolt Thrower, so I'm not going to be targeting Kairos this turn. But next turn,
he's quaking.
He knows now.
He's quaking in his feathers.
All right, and these guys are not -1 to hit or anything, right?
Yep.
So 4s and 2s. Nothing. Cool beans.
All that ado about nothing.
The Man-Skewer Bolt Boys are going to shoot into the Jade Obelisk right here. And this is going to be 4s and 3s.
All right.
Crit auto wound.
Let's see it.
Here we go. 3s. That is 2. Rain does not count into you.
Yep. Take 1.
2 damage. Now the Gargant in front is going to throw a rock at those guys. So 5s. Yes.
Hey!
2s. Hey!
But do they shrug it up with their ethereal? They don't. They take it.
D3. For 3.
All right,
wow,
not bad, not bad.
Best rock I've ever thrown.
Take them down.
Cool, that's that for my shooting. Do you wish to counter shoot, sir?
Nah.
All right, on to charges. We're gonna go with the War Stompa into the giant things of things he wants to stomp on. The Zangor. He needs a 4. He gets a 4. Charge phase. All right, any counter charges, Alex?
Yes, so Scarbrand 3d6 on the counter charge. We'll see if he can get in. He looks for a 13. That's 10. Ain't it? So I'm out of CP.
Woohoo! All right, cool. Let's get on to my stuff. First, we're going to do our Gargant charge. This is the end of the charge. This is the charge phase, which I should have done before you did your thing. Sorry. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds.
We got 5s here. Take 1.
Okay. And combat phase abilities, I am going to jump up and down and try and do some mortal wounds to these guys. There's 20 of them, is that right?
Yeah.
That's 20.
You just into the whole unit.
Into the entire unit.
Yep.
This is
guys.
on a 3-up, so do I actually do it? No.
Sad.
I was picking up the dice already.
Sad day for Gargants. No jumping.
Cool. It does give me more stomps, but that's not as cool. I'm going to all-out attack with my War Stomper, and let's get into these angles. Kicking things off, literally, with the stomps. This is going to be 7 attacks, 4s and 2s. Heyo.
Not bad.
That is 4 at Rend 4. Does that go through?
Let me look up the profile.
All right. D3 plus 1 damage for 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
All right. We got 12 5-up wards. 2, 3, 4. Take 8.
Take 8. All right, this is now his big club. I get plus 2 attacks for every 5 models in your unit, so that is going to be plus 8 attacks on that. 4s and 2s again. All right, that is now 8 more damage.
8 more damage. 5-up ward. We take 5.
And we have the Death Grip. Goes on a 4 and 2. Does not do anything. All right, and I forgot earlier to do a Hurled Body. All right, I'm going to do Hurled Body. I'm going to pick up one of these Zangor, and I'm going to throw him back into the Zangor. On a 4-up, I pick up the Zangor successfully. Yes. So 1 is removed. And then I'm going to do 2 mortal wounds into you. So pull 1 out and throw him back in to do 2 mortal wounds.
Take them both. Lose another guy. Good
Cool.
damage.
So that's that. The War Stomper stomped
He did.
successfully. And are you going to activate back into me?
There's no other activations that I can see, so I guess that's what we're doing.
Here we go.
Yeah, 5 Zangor in, and 2 of them are Great Blades. 4 coming in here on 4s and 3s. One of these comes back. That's going to be 3 at 1, or actually 2 rend.
2 ran because I all out defensed.
Yeah.
All out attacked. 6s. Nope. That's 6 damage.
Then we got 6 more. The champion actually is in there for 7. So that's going to be 4s and 3s. And 3s. That's going to be 3 more at 2.
3 more at 2. 6s. There's 2 6s. Almost got 3.
Hey.
End of turn for the Gargants. Hold more objectives than you. And we hold 1 objective. So we got 7 points on primary. And then I got my first for Restless Energy. So that gives me a good 12 points to your 15 from last turn.
Yeah. All right. I do have an end of turn ability. The Zangor Shaman's going to do the sorcery. And 3 mortals.
Jeez.
3 Zangor coming back.
Jeez. Let's go on to priority. Let's go on to priority.
Good luck.
You too.
Good start. Apparently our good luck wishes did not help either of us.
Yeah.
There we go. So I went first. Giving you a double here is foolish. I'm going to take the turn. Alrighty, so over to my hero phase here. Let's see what we're going to do. I think Kairos is going to be casting a bunch of spells here.
Oh.
I know. You would have thought otherwise, but I think we're going to have him start with a arcane suggestion into the big giant there. That goes off on an 11. Do you have a place of power ready? No, so I'm just free casting here.
Aww.
All right, that's going to be a -1 to save on this Gargant. Kairos is then going to cast Shield of Fate on the Zangor. That one will also go off on 11. Shield of Fate is back online, baby. Finally, Kairos. we're going to have him cast the mortal wound damage spell Gateway into that big Gargant there. Also going off on big numbers. And we take the number of our Destiny dice, which is 6 right now, and then we roll it. Each 4 up is a mortal wound. So that's going to be 5 mortals.
Ouch.
I think we have the Ogroid here go for the Geminids. That goes off on an 8. And my Destiny dice are still good, so I don't need to roll those again. So I'm just going to call that for my hero phase.
Okay, I'm going to, for your hero phase, I'm going to pray. I'm going to do, this time I'm going to do pray to the power of Behemat. So if I get lucky and get a 6, I can do some healing. Otherwise, nope, I'll just keep the 3 points.
Bank some points, makes sense.
Cool, cool.
All right, so that'll be into Tzeentch movement phase. For my movement here, we moved Scarbrand and the Jade Obelisk up to threaten this objective. Mostly sat tight here, backed my acolytes up a little bit, and positioning my fast flyers around for a later in the game take on the back objective. That's about does it for my movement.
Cool, yep. I did a redeploy. I brought the Gatebreaker closer so he can give the 6-up ward to his buddy there so that he can hopefully survive. Yeah, we'll see. Or at least survive enough to fight. That's what I hope him to be able to do.
All right, into shooting. Each of these guys on a 4-up gets a extra rend. So 4-up plus 1 rend here. Yes. 4-up plus 1 rend there. Yes. Love that. So we're going to start with this unit. We're going to plow all its shots in here. 9, 10 shots, 11 shots. And that's going to be on 4s and 3s with an effective 2 rend because of the -1 to save. So I'm going to count that all. I'm going to call it a rend. So 4s and 3s. You got a lot of meat, but I'm going to get through it. 3s. It's 4 at 2.
4 and 2, so 6s. Nope. And 6s again. KO is 1/6, so it's 3 more damage.
We got 2 more shots into him, and then the rest into Executioner Gargant. All right. So 2 shots here on 4s and 3s. 1 at 2.
6 up. Nope. 6 up. Nope. 6 up to 4 more damage taken.
9 more shots into Gargant with the hood 4s. Just 1 more. 1 rend on that one.
That goes through 6-up ward. Nope. So he takes 1.
Let's go with the Ogroid. He's got 3 shots on 3s and 4s into same giant. 3s and 4s. Weirdo profile misses. Next is going to be Kairos, and he has 9 shots into the same Gargant. Do I all out attack here? No. On 4s and 3s. That's going to be 3.
Rend 2.
Rend 2.
6s. Nope.
3 more damage.
6s. There we go, 1 more damage.
And our last shot is going to be the Skyfires with 7 shots, and we are going to all out attack this one. So this is going to be 3s and 3s into the same Gargant. 3s. 3s. That's going to be 2 at 2 rend.
6s. Nope.
4 damage.
6s. No. Cool, going great. All right, 5 more taken, so he's down to 11 wounds.
11 remaining.
Shooting phase is complete. Do you have any charges you want to make?
Yeah, I think I do. Let's start with Scarbrand. Make it spicy. Start with the spicy one. He's in with 8.
Spicy 8.
Next, we are going to charge the Jade Obelisk. A 5.
Does that do it?
Next, we are going to charge the Ogroid, who goes wherever he pleases, within reason, of course. But this is where he pleases.
I am going to go on no counter charges for me. Combat phase abilities.
Yeah.
Do you have any?
No, none of those.
Okay. I'm going to jump up and down again. So your other option is, you're not going to all-out defense. You don't need to all-out attack because
I'm already on 3s with my Zangor.
So I'm going to jump up and down and go into those guys. You lost 2, 4, 6 so far. Mm-hmm. So 14 dice, or 3 up. Okay, jump up and down on 3 up. No.
Nah, no jumping.
I started picking up the dice.
You got to roll that 3 up first, man.
Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm going to pick up a dude on a 4 up. Nope. All right, so the Gatebreaker is going to break this gate, and so he's going to do D3 mortal wounds. We're going to start with the Geminids because they're right there, and they count as a unit in the combat phase. Take nothing. And the Zangor, take 2 mortals.
Okay, we got our 5 up board still. We take them, though.
Got 1. I was really hoping to do more smashing there. And this little Gargant here, he's going to do an earth-shaking roar onto the Ogroid Thermitage to turn off commands. Aha! No commands.
Good deal. The Zangor are going to come in with their Great Blade, 16 Great Blade attacks, and 11 of the normal attacks.
Okay, I am going to all-out defense here, with hopes of maybe surviving.
Let's see. All right, here come... Am I still? My goal is to still be wholly within your territory, so if these guys need to, like, move slightly that way.
Yeah. You're good.
Okay. All right, so we got our 16 Great Blade attacks coming in on 3s and 3s, crit 2 hits, and 3s.
Jeez.
Ooh.
What?
That was okay.
What? 1, 2.
13. 13 at 2 rend.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
okay. 5 ups.
Let's see it.
7.
That's 14 damage.
14 damage. That's probably enough to kill him.
All right.
Okay.
We also got our 11 normal attacks on 3s and 3s. And 3s, that's going to be 6. 2 rend.
5 ups. All right, 4 more.
Yeah, those are 1 apiece.
So 18. So I need to make 8 6s.
So doable, though. Yeah, okay.
No, he's dead.
It's not doable.
All right, you killed a Gargant. We do the good old classic old cool old timber time.
Timber!
Let's get a big dice. Hey, these dice. Here.
Oh, yeah.
I'll roll a dice, and I got a 6. You got a 5. So it falls in front of me, and it does D3 mortal wounds to you.
Okay.
Hiya! Take a mortal.
Wow. 5 up ward. I take it. Big energy.
Big energy. All right, our Man Crusher not Mega-Gargant. Our Man Crusher Gargant, he's going to put his attacks, because he's -1 to hit into the Ogroid. The other guys, I could kill him, but it's not as fun. So I think I'm just going to go into Scarbrand with him. See if he could do some stuff while he goes down. Starting with his massive club, 4s and 2s. He hits you with 1.
Massive.
Massive club. He doesn't do anything.
That was so bad.
Mighty
Come
kick.
on, guy.
He's going to kick you in the groin. No, he misses your groin. That's right, because you have no manhood.
That's true.
All right, headbutt.
It's a lady
4s.
brand.
There we go. 2s. Oh, that's Rin 2.
There we go. I'm looking for a 6 here. Take it.
4 damage.
Hey, that's big. We got a 5 up board, and so we take 3.
Ha!
No, we really need to go first with Scarbrand here to make sure that that Gargant dies, because that's worth a lot of points for me if he dies there. Oh. So we're going to all-out attack with Scarbrand and see if we need more attacks from our other units.
Who did I roar? I roared Scarbrand.
No, you didn't.
No,
you roared the Ogroid. So Scarbrand's going to all-out attack, and he's on 2s and 2s. Here we go. The Rage. The Rage, it misses one of them. And a 2. That is 2 rend.
Takes it.
8 damage.
All right, he's got 4 left.
And then he's got his Fury, or whatever the other one's called. No 6s, don't mean anything there.
No respect
2s.
for Khorne from the Tzeentch guy.
And that's going to be 3 at 2 rend.
6 goes through, he's dead.
15 damage.
Ah!
Adios, muchacho.
No.
Okay.
Okay, the Bolt Boys. They'll just go into the Ogroid because they have crit mortals. 4 attacks. 5s and 3s, I think. Nothing!
Bro! Oh, you need to get you some new dice.
I know, the luck of the Irish is not with me today.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, we will go with the Ogroid, and he's going to put his 6 attacks into the Bolt Boys on 4s and 2s. 2s. It's going to be 2 at 1 rend.
6s. Nope.
It's going to be 6 damage.
They're dead. Might be a quick one.
I mean, I feel like it kind of always is with Gargants, right?
Yeah.
One way or the
I
other.
roll my 4-ups.
So, for my turn, we scored full points in terms of objectives here, and I killed one of the tactic models, and I'm not the underdog, so I couldn't score my other Wrathful, but that leaves me with 15 points.
15 points, so 30 to currently 12. We're going into Gargant's turn 2. Let's see if we can turn up the heat. We're going to do what we always do. We pray to Daddy. That didn't go anywhere. That is a 4. So we get a 7. So with 7...
All right, saving up some points.
Yeah, we're going to save up our point. So for my prayer, I decided that I'm going to save my prayer points. So I'll be at 7 prayer points. This allows me to deal with burning as it comes at me later on in the game. I'm only healing 1 wound, and I'm moving 10 inches, and I'm not going to be going that far. With that, do you have anything for the hero phase?
Yes, I think so. I think we're going to spend a CP, and we're going to have Kairos cast Arcane Suggestion on this Gargant right here.
Okay.
Oh, is this the guy with the 4d6 suplex? Okay. Then I think we want to do it into Broad instead.
Okay.
So that's going to be Arcane Suggestion into Broad. That will go off on a 13. And
Fun.
we are going to have Broad be -1 to hit and wound.
Okay. Cool. Let's move on to the movement phase. Movement phase is complete for the Gargants, and you have no redeploys.
Yeah,
No redeploys.
I'll sit.
All I did was move Gatebreaker that way, Broad this way, and that guy decided to stay where he was so he can get +1 to hit. We are going to shoot the big bird with the big bow.
Big bird with a
See
big
if
bow.
we can do something to him.
What's the rend on these bad boys?
3
Ow! Jesus.
into monsters.
Yeah.
3s and 2s crit auto wound. Cool. 1,
Go straight through.
6 damage.
Bam! We got our 5 up wards. We ward 2, we take 4. And he'd already taken 1 before, so he's down to 11.
Okay. The Gatebreaker, though, he's going to throw his big rock into that big horde of birds he's going into.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit, so 4s and 2s. Nothing. Now let's go on to charges. Start with the big one, Big Broad. It's going in.
Trying to get over the top.
Get over the top. That'll do it.
Oh, let's go, big broad boy. Let's see, 10 inches over the top. I think so.
And the Gatebreaker. That's a 7. All right, we'll do our Gargant charges first. King Broad, D3 mortal wounds for 3 into these guys. And the Gatebreaker into the Zangor for 1. 5 upward. Good.
Save.
Cool. And we're going to do Smash Down into that big piece of terrain.
Is this still a charge phase?
No. We're already done with charge. Okay. Oh. End of charge phase. Do you have anything?
Okay, yeah. I'm thinking about the Ogroid. In goes the Ogroid.
All right, the Gatebreaker is going to do Smash Down on that tree and do D3 damage to everybody around it, starting with those Jade Obelisks in the corner by the big forest. D3 on a 2-up. No. The Ogroid. 3.
He is going to 4-up ward for his guys. He takes 1, his guys take 2.
All right, and now on to the Zangor. D3 mortal wounds. 2 mortal wounds to the Zangor.
All right, they got a 5-up ward. They take 2.
Okay, 1 more dead. The Gatebreaker is going to jump up and down on those guys. Hiya! Yes, he does.
Hey, it happens.
It happens, finally.
Sometimes it happens.
3, 4 mortal wounds.
Hey. Not bad, not bad. We still got this 5-up ward. Been doing big work for us. I'll take 2.
And King Broad is going to... Yeah, King Broad's going to yell at these guys. Hiya! They yelled at, no commands. Gatebreaker, faced with a bunch of stuff that is going to make him hard to hit, is going to just flail wildly and see if he does a bunch of mortal wounds to the guys in front of him. So we're just going to do it.
You're doing the 4-up?
We're doing the pulverizing strike.
Let's
the
go.
Best way to run Gargants.
Big 4-up.
Why you do
Let's
it?
see it.
We're going to the Zangor. 4 up.
Oh, no, dude.
Oh, I think the camera was wrong. I got to redo that.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I guess we go with these guys. They got 14 sword attacks on 4s and 4s into Broad. 4s. 4. No rend.
4 up. Takes 3. Back to me. I'm going to go with King Broad. He's going to pile in this away. Kicking things off, quite literally, with the almighty stomp. 4s and 2s to 5s and 5s and 3s. Oh, lordy. Hey-oh.
Hey, that's good. Got 2 of them through.
And 3s.
Let's go.
1, rend 3.
Go straight through.
D3. For 3. Kill 3.
Taking them down.
Death Grip, 5s and 3s. Nope. And his Obelisk of Torcania. 5s. Hey-oh.
That's a roll. That's what we like to see.
And 3s. There we go.
All right.
All right, that is 16 damage. No, 20 damage.
All right, you got him.
On to you, sir.
Yes. I guess we go first with the Zangor. We got our Zangor coming in, all out attack on the Gargant up here. And we got 12 Great Blades coming in.
I'm all defensing.
All right, let's see it. 3s and 3s. That was a good roll, though. That's going to be 6 at 1 rend.
So 2 4s. 2 go through, that's 4 damage.
And then we got our 5 attacks with the other dudes on 3s and 3s. 2 more.
4 ups. Takes 1.
1 damage.
End of turn abilities. I am going to power through on those Zangor. Did my little movement, and I'm doing my mortal wounds to the Zangor. 1 mortal wound.
All right, we got a 5-up, and we take it.
So that's the end of turn. You don't have anything because nope. You got your flamers, flame burning.
But first, you powered away.
I powered away from the mutagenic sorcery, but not the flame.
Indeed. So here comes the burn. Here comes the burn. Here comes the burn. 1 big mortal wound.
All right.
Third
There's
time's
a lot
the
of
charm.
anticipation there.
Yeah. You do got a
10.
pair this time.
10 on primary.
And you control more than me as well.
I also got my second on Restless Energy, so that's a 15-point turn.
The second on Restless Energy is...
Hold all objectives in your opponent's territory.
This
Wait.
one, you do not.
Damn it, it's within enemy territory. That's right.
Yeah, because this one is in my territory as well, which you don't control.
Dang it, I was thinking of... Oh, I should have gone that direction.
Yeah, the power
didn't
through over
realize
that
that.
way would have been good.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I made a bit of a mistake there and thought that this territory was over here. So I thought I got Restless Energy, but I didn't, because I didn't send that Gargant over that direction, which is what I should have done. I don't know if I would have made it, but I should have tried that. But I did score 10 points on primary, so I am at 22 to your 30. And going on, yeah, that's that. Not a best I could hope for, I guess, aside from missing my thing. But yeah, going on to the next turn. Let's see what's happening.
All right, it's Pride time. See what we got. I got a 4.
4 out of 3.
Well,
Give me a double.
we take the turn here.
Oh.
On to Disciples of Tzeentch, turn 3.
All right, here we go.
Okay, into Disciples of Tzeentch hero phase. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to start with Kairos casting Shield of Fate on the Zangor. Goes off on a 7, and you're still not...
I was
wait.
foolish.
Yeah, 7, because +1. So it goes off on a 7, Shield of Fate's back up. Next, we're going to have the Ogroid cast Gateway into your Gargant there. How much health is on the Killbow?
Like 6-ish.
6? It's fine. We'll go into the Gargant. So into the Gargant. Perils. Again, the second time in this game, he takes Immortal, and he does not slough it to his boys. Down to 6.
I am going to pray to Daddy. We're going to see what happens. Yeah! Yay! Oh, because it goes off on a 10. So I get to do 2 abilities. I'm going to heal both my Gargants, so that removes the burning off of that dude.
Nice.
And he's going to, and then Brod's going to heal for D3. For 3. So he's back up to full health.
Heck yeah.
And we're going to rally my Gatebreaker. Here we go. That's 3.
Nice.
Better than nothing.
Yeah. Take it.
Cool. And that is your hero phase.
Yeah, and I actually just remembered I do want to rally Scarbrand as well. So we'll get that. We'll get that in there. He gets 2 only. All right, into Disciples of Tzeentch hero phase, or
movement phase.
Movement phase. All right, that's my movement phase for Tzeentch. We scuttled away from Broad here. We moved the majority of our castle around to go after, what's this Gargant again?
The Gatebreaker.
The Gatebreaker Gargant. Maybe we take that objective, maybe we don't. We'll see what happens. Scarbrand and friends kind of scuttled around the back there. I could have sent Scarbrand in to fight Broad, but I just didn't feel like it gave me anything. There was not really a chance for him killing him anyways, so didn't do it. So he'll be saved for later. That's my movement.
Cool, yeah, I know no redeploys, so we're on to your shooting.
All right, let's do it.
Activate camera. Right.
On to shooting. We'll start first with Kairos. He's going to blast all his shots into your Killbow.
Oh, yeah.
This is 9 shots, 4s and 3s, 1 rend. Whoa! Calm down, Kairos.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
You got shot? Just one shot. And
one
you're
opportunity.
all mad at me.
Yeah. That's going to be 4, 1 rend.
4, 1 rend. This should be 6s. I'll roll it. Nope, that all goes through. Okay, cool.
He has 1 left.
One left.
And he's on fire.
Yes.
Okay, I think we know what'll happen there. Then we're going to shoot with the Ogroid. He's got 3 attacks on 3s and 4s into the Gargant. 3s. Very nice. 4s. That's 2. No rend on these.
2 no rend, 4 ups. Takes 1.
Just 1 damage.
Okay.
All right. In come the Skyfires. We're going to shoot into the Gargant, and we're going to all-out attack.
I'm going to all-out defense this.
Okay. We got 7 shots on 3s and 3s. That's just going to be 2. 1 rend.
All right, 4 ups. No.
Oh, no. D3. Oh, it's 2 of them went through. So that'll be just 3 damage.
Okay.
But crucially, my Zangor now get +1 to hit.
No.
We got 2 shots here going into that Gargant. The other 8 shots going that way. But first, on a 5-up, they get +1 rend. No. So the 2 shots into Hood Guy on 4s and 3s. Nope.
Nothing.
And then we got 10 shots. Or no, because that was 2. So 9 shots. 9 shots into Broad on 4s.
Beautiful.
We'd love to see it. And 3s with just 1. No rend.
Oh, he's good.
Okay. Into charges.
Into charges.
I think we're going to start by charging the Zangor.
Okay.
So, go Zangor. So,
In the box.
Right. Go Zangor.
Hey. It's the same roll.
There we go. We love to see that. Below an inch, you mean?
Below an inch.
Yeah. So, I think we'll actually charge on 2 5s for this squad there. Try and get on the objective. I think we're going to charge with the Ogroid. He's going to roll a infinity. Come over here. That's it for my charges.
Cool. No counter charges for me. Going on to combat phase abilities?
Yeah.
Good.
I'll do it.
You're done? All right. I'm going to smash down on that piece of terrain again. It's going to hit first those acolytes in front of them, or what are they called?
Oh, Jade Obelisk.
I'm going to smash down those trees first. And this is going to affect the Jade Obelisk first. D3 mortals, none. And the little dude standing next to it as well. Nothing. Cool beans. And then we're going to try jumping up and down on the Zangor again. That does go off. 9 dice, 5 ups. That is 1, 2, 3 mortals.
Nice. They still have their 5 up board.
Yep.
Take them.
Yay.
Zang and a half. Well, then we're going to go first with the Ogroid, and we are going to all attack.
Okay, cool.
No commands? All right, 3s and 2s. That's going to be 3 at 1 rend.
5 ups.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage. I think we do it again.
Hey, if it didn't work the first time, then do it again.
All right,
That's what they
we're
say,
gonna
right?
keep doing what we do, which is bash our heads against a wall. Because I'm so, fighting through 5s and 3s, I'm gonna just try smashing these Zangor.
Smash them up.
On a 4 up.
Oh, god damn. The Gargants have not been doing it today, man. It's desperate over here.
It's desperate over here.
Oof.
All right, let's rock and roll in the next one.
All right, into the next. Yeah, we got our Zangor coming in. There's 7 Great Blades for 14 attacks.
Okay, I'm gonna all defense in vain hope that I will live.
All right, we got 3s and 3s. And 3s. That is 6 at 1 rend.
4 ups.
So bad, dude.
He's got 1 wound remaining.
Oh, does he really? I think he's dead.
All right.
Yeah, but all right, we got 3s and 3s on the other attack. That's 1 more.
He's alive.
Hey!
So you get burned to death at the end of the turn.
I also have the Jade Obelisk.
You also
who I
have the
haven't
Jade
fought.
Obelisk.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go with the bow. He's going to go into... Oh, it's too late now. It's too late. They'll just try to kill a Zangor. 3 attacks, 4s and 3s, crit mortals. Heyo, that's a mortal.
8. 1 mortal or
Yep.
just 1? Okay. Save.
Cool.
Andrew's dice have been malfunctioning today.
Yes, I must have insulted a leprechaun.
Unlucky. Back to my combat?
Yep.
Okay. We're just gonna go with these guys. 20 attacks on 4s and 3s here with the Jade Obelisk. 4s, 3s.
Can you do 1 damage?
Let's see, 6 at 1.
He did. Oh, timber. Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Oh, let's get our big dice. I got mine.
All right, this one.
Yep.
All right, my dice.
Hey.
Yay! I'm gonna throw into the freaking Ogroid. D3. 3.
You don't do like splash damage into multiple guys?
Let's pick a unit.
Is it really?
I know.
He's so big. Like
He's so big.
Like he should certainly fall
Are we
on
not
at
doing
least
this right?
2 of my units there.
Oh, I did that wrong.
It is splash damage?
It is splash damage.
Yeah, I thought so.
Everybody within 3 units takes D3.
Okay.
So who's within 3 inches of the... We're going to put it... me see if I can put the point down. Might be able to do it.
Yeah.
Right.
Just put it right next to him, and then it hits
Everybody.
everybody.
Yeah. Right there. Cool.
Okay, so the Ogroid took 3.
Ogroid took 3, so he's collapsing down. His arms are stretching out. Like, ugh, he's falling on everybody. Ogroid took 3. The Jade Obelisk, what? Took 2.
Okay.
And the Zangor. Take
Another 2. Okay. The Ogroid is going to try to pass off all 3 of them into the Obelisk. He passes 2 successfully. 1 successfully. So he takes 2. These guys took 4.
3, because 2 from the Gargant and then 1 from the dude.
No, it took 2 from him.
Oh.
Yeah. Did I do that wrong?
No, you
No.
did. Yeah.
Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay. But 1 guy. And then they took 2? 2. Okay.
End of turn. How'd it go?
It went all right.
Yeah.
It was a decent turn.
Yep.
Yeah. Again, kind of smushing the castle up to the left, sending everything in on the remaining units. Mostly took out the bow and shooting, and then the Gargant got brought down with all the rest of it. Timber. He at least got how he got to die.
Yeah, it's a blessing for all of us. All right, going on. Now it's time for King Broad to solo your entire army.
Yeah, I bet you that'll happen.
Yep, that'll happen.
That'll definitely happen.
Just throw him into the Zangor like I did with everybody else.
Well, we'll score my turn up.
All right.
So we did take another one of your pieces out, and we definitely score max on primary here, though we do actually only control these 3 in back. Mm-hmm. But that is going to be 10 for primary and then 5 for the tactics, so another 15.
Another 15. All right, let's rock and roll into Gargant's turn 3. Just auto run him onto there, and that would be that.
Huh?
Just auto
Yeah, just auto run over there. Oh, great!
Yay!
Great turn. That would maybe be the saddest turn of Age of Sigmar of all time.
All right. Hero phase for the Gargants. First, we're going to pray to our daddy. We don't get anything. We get 2 points.
Dad, come on.
I think that might be the end of it then for me, because I was hoping to get 2 more inches of movement. I needed 2 more inches of movement.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything in the hero phase.
Cool. I'm move. It was a long and hard movement phase, but we did it. I moved here.
A lot of decisions to make there.
A lot of decisions. No shooting. Do you want to shoot me?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to charge you.
Okay.
See how this goes. Whee! 9.
Hey.
Pretty good.
That's what's up.
Gargant charge. I do mortal wounds to you. To those Kyric acolytes. 2 mortal wounds. And we're going to roar you. No. And King Broad has piled into the manifestation there. He's going to put all his attacks into that. I don't think we can do that on camera. He's going to ignore the Kyric acolytes. Good.
I trust in Broad's ability to kill this endless spell.
Cool beans. You want to roll for your little acolytes there?
Oh, sure. I guess so. First, that'll be 2. No rend on those.
2 no rends. Takes 1. Yeah. I'm going to power through with King Broad onto those acolytes for 3 mortal wounds.
Take him down.
Damn. And we're going to move 10 inches. Into my turn, I managed to eke out 12 points. Very eeky. Puts me down by 11, allowing me to double you, but you will be able to take away one of those tokens.
Right.
I don't think you're going to take it away from those dudes in the corner.
Probably not.
Probably not, but I still might want to kill the chicken, because I don't like that chicken.
Worth killing.
Worth killing. So let's roll the prio and see what we're going to do with the rest of this game.
All
with
right.
my one dude. You're going to give me the double?
I could also choose to re-roll it. I'll just take the turn.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, with that, I think I'm going to concede the game. We talked it out. Alex can max score every turn, and you would do that with Kairos, right?
Yeah, I may or may not be able to actually get the last token here from Broad. That's kind of a question mark, but Kairos would switch my Wrathful Cycles to the kill a hero tactic, and with that I automatically have killed a hero, so I automatically get that tactic. And then on turn 5 I would be able to score the have more in neutral territory than you pretty easily. So those 2 tactics in the bag, I think I could score max on primary from here, so maybe let's say I don't get Broad, but yeah, probably get the rest.
Well, you wouldn't get the neutral one because there's no neutral territory and you need to keep me out of your territory.
Oh.
But you're still way ahead.
Yeah. But, yeah. So maybe, yeah, I would basically have to try to kamikaze into Broad then.
Maybe. Yeah, something along those lines.
Could work or could not work. I would still keep all my priority targets out of your...
But you would still max out at plus 20 points. I would not possibly be able to make up that gap with just one model. I can maybe get... Maybe I kill something with a token. Maybe I get the second for Restless Energy. Or the third. What's the third? No. I have to control every objective. Oh, yeah. No, it's not right.
Probably not.
All right, good game, sir. Good game. We're going to see you guys at the wrap-up, and we'll talk this painful story out. All right, so we talked it out, and the final score that we came to was 44 Gargants to 70 Tzeentch.
However you say that. Yeah.
However you say that. You can say it however you want, it's the kind of change. Good game. Rough matchup for the Gargants on my end. I think the map itself forced me to spread out, and Gargants you really don't want to. You want to kind of pair up and move into different places.
Yeah.
Plus, at the beginning of the game, I sent 1 Gargant into those Zangors. I might have been able to fit 2 in there, but the gap was kind of narrow, so we called it as like, it can't really fit 2. Yeah. So that's why things kind of went the way they did.
Well, I think also missing every single 4-up for your D6 mortal wounds. I guess it was only 2, but that feels pretty bad.
It feels bad. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not. I probably would have gotten some damage through with the 5s and with hitting on 5s and wounding on 3s.
That would have felt bad too.
Yeah.
I think it wasn't the worst call. You needed to do some big swings. Makes sense to me.
Yep. But yeah, going into on an objective where you have to split everything up, going into an army that just debuffs you to all heck is rough on the big, dumb lads.
Yeah, a bit of a tough matchup and a tough, especially tough mission for you.
Yeah. LVPs and MVPs for you?
Yeah, I would say MVP... I don't know if it's the Ogroid this time, actually.
Probably those Zangor.
Yeah,
they just kind of didn't die.
That's true. That's true. They always had Shield of Fate on. They just didn't die. They did damage every single turn, mine and yours. They were champions. Yeah, they were great. Scarbrand again. He did his job-ish, but he wasn't that interesting. He was fine.
He was fine.
Yeah.
He was fine. Just looking pretty in the corner.
Yeah. How about you?
I think for me, it's hard to tell.
Your shooting units were kind of bad.
Shooting units were all kind of bad. I think having another Gargant would probably have felt a little better. They're good into other matchups. Maybe some other regiments of Noun could add some X factor there.
They could even be good into this matchup, but they were so diffuse that you couldn't really concentrate your fire into anything, and so I wasn't that scared of them. Also, they just kind of died early in the game.
Yeah. I think the thing for me is I didn't quite see how to use them right, because they had simultaneously were supposed to be objective grabbers and a bit of chip damage, and so they kind of did neither. I should have just concentrated them and had them be one block of shooting and not worried about screens because I'm Gargants. Yeah,
that makes sense to me. I think in this mission, from my perspective, my goal was very simple. I have a lot more mobility. I can basically ignore the middle of the map and just kind of come all the way around the sides with my big mobility. leave my shooting units to just kind of park back here and slow you down, taking my home objective. And that was a pretty clear path to victory for me.
You have an army that can very easily split in two.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. And my MVP, I would probably give it, I mean, Broad didn't go into anything interesting, but he just killed whatever was in front of him. And he stayed alive. I guess there's that.
Yeah.
The Gatebreaker had one good round of combat, and then he just died.
Yeah. I mean, but that round,
one time,
that
it gave
one
me
time.
hope. It gave me hope.
That was pretty good.
And this guy did 3 damage to Scarbrand. So, yeah. Everybody's an MVP in my book.
It's like the kids' basketball game. Everybody just gets a medal.
Yeah, we all go home.
Every Gargant gets a medal.
Every Gargant gets a medal. All right, well, thanks for joining us today. I hope to see you guys next time.
All right, take care.